What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Boy Andre, coming at you live. Today we got some banger news. The first one is a bit of a shock. Doug Bowser is retiring December 31st, January 1st, 2026. Moving forward, Devin Pritchard will be taking over. It felt like Doug kind of just got in there, so a bit of a shock, but yeah, I quickly just want to briefly go over that. Next, Final Fantasy VII director gives us 2 cents on the whole game key card situation. So might be a little controversial for some people, but we're gonna get into it. And then lastly, we got some new Resident Evil Requiem gameplay from Tokyo Game Show on the Switch 2, running what looks like at a stable 60 FPS. So that's all the news for today. So if you like what you hear, if you like what you see, if you're new to the channel, hi, what's going on? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. If you're new, I will try and hit you all with the latest and greatest news. Without further ado, let us get into it. So over here, we see Nintendo of America President Doug Bowser retiring Devin Pritchard to be new president. So I quickly glance over this. It's basically just Bowser giving his kind of 2 cents, saying like thank you for everything, his experiences with gaming, so on and so forth. I will leave links, everything down below if you want. You can read it on your own. But then I believe this is Devin's basically speech. Basically says, "I am humbled and excited to take on this new role," said Pritchard. "Doug has been a fantastic mentor, and I look forward to building on the incredible foundation he has helped establish with characters and worlds that offer something for everyone. My focus will be continuing to build on Nintendo's legacy of surprising and delighting our longtime fans, while at the same time welcoming new players into the Nintendo family." So pretty cool, pretty again, shocking news. I am curious to see what Devin does for the foreseeable future, for 2026, for next year. I know that there have been some moves that Doug Bowser has made that many people weren't too happy about. So hopefully Devin can maybe win the love back of some fans. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, it's very interesting to see. We also have here President Shuntaro Furukawa thanked Bowser for his contributions. During his tenure, Doug made numerous contributions to bring smiles to the faces of people connected to Nintendo. I would like to express my gratitude for his strong efforts. Devin, who will become the next president, has also made many contributions to Nintendo over the years. I am confident that, like Doug, Devin will continue to support Nintendo's important mission of creating smiles. So there we go. We have the man himself, Shuntaro Furukawa, thanking Bowser and everything, and basically saying he's basically doing the All Might pose point to the TV and being like, "You're next." Devin would be Deku. If you watch My Hero, you'll definitely get that reference. If you don't, then I just sound like an idiot. But moving on from that one. All right, so this is where I might lose everyone in the video, but we have, like I said, the Final Fantasy director says game key cards aren't about cost, but about speed. So Final Fantasy VII Remake director Naoki, if I'm saying that wrong, I apologize. Naoki Hamaguchi has spoken openly about the controversial Nintendo Switch 2 game keycards. While he admits there are positives and negatives regarding the game keycards, he says that generally they aren't about reducing costs, but are instead used to quickly load data assets in games, which the cartridge cannot do. Here's what he said. So if you want, again, I will link everything down below. I won't lie, I copied all this and I threw it into chat GPT. So this is what it gave me. I basically said like, what's the too long didn't read, and I will go over that right now. So it says, the developer understands why fans dislike the game keycard format, but from a developer's perspective, the bigger challenges and memory limits, it's the slower loading speeds compared to the SSDs. Using semi-downloads helps leverage the SSD for smoother performance. While fans see it as an inconvenience, developers view game keycards as an option that makes it possible to bring more high-end games to the Switch 2. They hope players can accept it as part of the platform's culture, since it ultimately provides more opportunities for games to exist on the system. So again, that was from ChatGPT. I threw basically all this into it and I said, too long, didn't read. What is he saying? And that's what it told me. Now it basically sounds like it's basically about speed, and without using game key cards, they can't really bring high-end games over to the Switch. And I honestly think I might just lose everyone here in this whole video, but like, I think that's kind of a great thing. I mean, I would rather have, excuse me, I would rather have games running optimal and like higher end games, all the games kind of thing, than not have them at all. And yeah, like many people might have the Switch 2, the PS5, Steam Deck, and Xbox. I don't know how you have that much money, but hey, right? And if you do, then ball out. You can have it in different places. But for some people that are just like a one console kind of person, right, who maybe can't have all the bells and the whistles, and they're hoping that their favorite game comes to the Switch 2, then I mean, this is a good thing. It's a good thing. The only thing that I wish they would probably, I don't know if they ever will, but if, like, for example, Metroid Prime 4, I can't remember if I've talked about this or not, or if I just shared it on Twitter, but like the box art for the Switch version, the box art for the Switch 2 version, some people would rather just buy it for the Switch, play it on the Switch 2, and get like the upgrade and stuff than buy it on the Switch 2 and have like the box that has like the ugly thing on the bottom that says, this is a game key card. At the end of the day, do you, right? But I mean, maybe if Nintendo just stops slapping it on the box and being like, this is a game key card at like the kind of like the bottom portion of it, then maybe people wouldn't be so butthurt. But then there's a whole slippery slope I could go down of game key cards that I don't really care to, because at the end of the day, you have your opinion, I have mine, and that's okay. But yeah, he chimed in, which it's a very interesting read. It's a very interesting mindset. I see where he's coming from. I honestly do. And I mean, only time will tell, right? Only time will tell whether game key cards are here to stay or here to not stay. But moving on from that to our last thing. Resident Evil Requiem Switch 2 handheld gameplay. The Tokyo Game Show is in full swing, and one of the playable demos on the show floor is Resident Evil Requiem. So there's a YouTube video that I have going, so let's go into that. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, what you are seeing here is gameplay of Resident Evil 9 Requiem from Tokyo Game Show. And I just want to preface that I think this is a big deal. I think this is such a monumental moment for the Switch 2, for all the naysayers who say like, oh, this system can't do this, this system can't do that. This looks like, and please correct me if I'm wrong, a stable 60 frames per second, maybe dipping into like the 50s. I don't really know specifics and all that jazz. I can try and find it. If I do find it, I'll leave a link in the description. But yeah, this looks amazing. Now the hair, obviously, I don't know why the hair is always an issue, but regardless of that, this looks amazing. And this is in handheld, guys. This is in handheld, and this is a third-party AAA game on the Switch 2. The system that people are surprised is still alive, surprised sells well. This is on that. And I mean, that is a monumental moment for Nintendo, for the Switch, to be able to have a third-party game running this well at 60. And that just proves that maybe Capcom got a dev kit and just really worked on things. The RE engine is clearly good, and overall, this is a big win for us as gamers, because it does show that we can take portable gaming on the go, AAA games on the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, It might be, as I mentioned, 50 frames, who knows? But overall, to me, and this is just my personal opinion, this looks great. This has really skewed my thought in the sense of, excuse me, possibly getting this on the PS5 or now the Nintendo Switch 2, because both I assume are going to look great. And not to mention that this, I believe, is 5 months out, so they'll probably do a whole bunch of touch-ups in the first 4 months and then probably start producing in the 5th month to get it ready for its day of release. But yeah, guys, this looks amazing, and again, personally, I can't really express how big of a win this is for us as gamers, as I said. But let me know what you guys think about this. I would love to know. But that's the video for today, guys. Quick little banger for you guys. Again, I'm trying to get news out for you guys so you guys staying fed, staying good. Let me know what you think on the whole Doug Bowser retiring thing. Let me know what you think on the whole. I know the whole game keycard thing is a giant discussion. It's a thing, but if you are interested, again, I will leave links down below so you can take a look at them and read them and give me your 2 cents, whether it's bad, more than likely it's gonna be, or if you're in agreement, let me know down below. And let me know what you think about Resident Evil 9 on the Switch 2. Are you gonna be checking it out on the Switch 2 if you only have a Switch 2, or are you like, nah, I'm getting it on the PS5 and Xbox to tell the difference? I mean, hey, it is what it is. But yes, boys and girls, cats and dogs, that's all for today. I love you. I appreciate you all, and I will catch you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.